The quest for back-to-back-to-back rings is alive for Timothy Adams, but he'll have to get through a stacked final table featuring a chip leader who is one of the best online players in the world. This is Super High Roller Bowl Europe. Welcome to Cyprus and the beautiful Merit Royal Hotel and Casino for final table coverage of this $250,000 buy-in. Jeff Platt alongside Brent Hanks. Brent 6 are left, 5 of them looking up at the stack of Limitless as we take a look at the leaderboard presented by GG Poker.
The prodigal one from Poland, Wiktor Malinowski. Jeff, this guy is unstoppable right now, trying to take home nearly $3.7 million, trying to stop Timothy Adams from that repeat title.
Back
you love it.
To back. One Super High Roller Bowl Australia, one Super High Roller Bowl Russia. Let's look at the payouts. Ace Deuce. About 1.8 big blinds.
The time is now. Unless we think we can just wait a couple hands, Jeff, and find something a little sweeter. Buldygin does not have to put any more chips into the pot until he is back in the big blind. Maybe we make a little bit more money by...
Just hope craziness
by
transpires
folding
over the next couple hands. And then when you're in the big, you go with whatever.
Call.
Call, leaving himself 40K behind.
Well, sort of interesting. If it goes all in behind him, would he ever just throw his hand into the muck? Leave yourself 40K and try and move up for another 300,000. Not gonna happen.
Don't erase. Fuck.
Lane 7-3 going to be difficult for Buldygin. Not impossible.
A little gut shot for Zhuang, and obviously top pair for Ivan. Just waiting for that extra 40K bonus to go in the middle from Buldygin if he does go with ace high right here. Ivan will speed things up. Come on, guys, let's go.
Let's get moving here. Buldygin side calls. Shows the ace deuce. Going to need an ace or running cards to make a straight. Can he find a way? Deuce on the turns. Okay, not bad. 5 outs, you see him on top of your screen.
Couple of ducklings left in the deck.
Deuce or an ace to stay alive.
No.
We say good game to Viacheslav Buldygin.
Okay.
Out in 6 for $512,500.
Yeah, love this kid. He was so fun to watch. So many great facial expressions, and perhaps he earned an unexpected $500,000 in change after last night's festivities on the bubble. Here we go. 5 remain.
And David Peters has 2 kings, and Ivan Leow has 2 9s.
Oh dear.
Peters opens.
If we suspect that Peters is continuing to opening on a tighter range, perhaps 2 9s is better suited with just a call here, but Ivan's going to dial up the aggression. Wow.
Makes it 310,000.
How much do you have?
25.
The difficulty now, Jeff, after 3-betting the 9s, let's assume Peters is going to be bringing a 4-bet. We have put ourselves in a very difficult pre-flop situation.
1.5.
Unless it's just an automatic plan. Well, I'm going to 3-bet, and if he decides to 4-bet, I'll just fold the 9s. I'll sort of treat it like king-queen.
580.
There is that 4-bet, and here is that awkward spot for Leow and the 9s.
And a very small 4-bet at that. You can see the sizing. I think Ivan right now regretting the 3-bet.
How much you left? I have like 2.4 total.
Well, if Leon watched yesterday's stream back, knows Peters very capable of 4-bet bluffs pre. It's a little bit different scenario. I'll make the call.
Why?
Almost 1.3 million in this pot. Leow now with 1.2 million behind.
There are dangerous flops and textures. If this board comes low, I don't think Ivan can get off of 2 9s. Oh!
Jack 9 deuce!
Oh my goodness.
The dream for Ivan Leow turning into reality.
$250.
The day started off so well for David Peters, and he is in some trouble here.
What will Ivan do? Consider trapping, or do we just move on it right now?
Cool.
Does make the call. We saw Malinowski fold a king. Turn is a 3. Leow with 975K behind.
Perhaps David is a little concerned. I can't imagine we're getting away from 2 kings, but are we afraid of jacks, maybe even 9s? Would Ivan play those hands just like this?
Staring down that stack.
$330.
Still sort of induction sizing, just trying to get the money in the middle here, Jeff. Just hoping that Ivan has like ace-jack suited, maybe 2 queens.
All of it.
Call.
Peters makes the call, and he'll see the bad news. Leow had flopped a set of 9s. You see the 2 outs on top of your screen. We know that Limitless folded one of them. So David Peters needs the King of Hearts to miraculously appear on the river to bust Ivan Leow. River is the 7. We have a new chip leader. David Peters peels 2 4s, slightly less than 10 bigs.
And certainly the short stack now by a mile. This is a little shimmy, a little shake. It's Disco Dave time. Let's dance.
All in.
There it is. Yeah, looking down at the ace-9 of hearts. And says all in. I mean, it's a little risky.
It's a big shove.
Nobody wakes up with anything behind. So Peters all in and at risk with 2 4s against Ivan Leow's ace-9 of hearts. Queen, queen, 10, 1 heart. Leow looking for a 10, an ace, or a 9, or heart, heart, or as backdoor cards to make a straight. There's a 9 on the turn.
Yeah.
Peters down to just 2 outs. Can he find one of the 4s to stay alive? He cannot. David Peters out in 5th place for $820,000. One of the best in the world eliminated.
Certainly is one of the best to ever do it. Such a young guy too. 5th place, $820,000. Not what he came here trying to accomplish. And it was Ivan Leow that gave him a dirty beat. 2 9s, cracking David's kings. And Leow now finishes him off, sort of fittingly, with a turn 9 for the rest of it.
This is a pretty one.
Well, this is as pretty as it gets. Couple of birds.
On the button. Oh, and the Jack-10 of diamonds for Timothy Adams. In the big blind, about 25 bigs behind.
There are 2 roads available.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, that is the high variance one.
And the quest for back-to-back-to-back super high roller bowl rings for Timothy Adams is in danger. All in and at risk with the Jack-10 of diamonds against the aces. Wiktor Malinowski. Can Adams find a way There is a path after he flops the open-ender. Now looking for an ace or a 9. Doesn't come on the turn. Needs it on the river to continue his hunt for that ring. Doesn't find it. We say good game to Timothy Adams. Out in fourth for more than $1.1 million. Brent, what a run for Adams. He wins Super High Rollerball Australia. He wins Super High Rollerball Russia. He finishes in fourth at Super High Rollerball Europe.
Yeah, he shows up on the grandest of stages, and he just continues to print money. It's limitless, though, adding to his stack. Only 3 remain. Everyone now guaranteed more than $1.6 million, Jeff.
To worry about that ICM thing. And,
how about that?
You know, you're probably going to go with 2 aces.
This helps, Jeff.
Lines up, I believe, 30K, 60K. It'll be 60K big blind ante, so Zhuang starting the hand with 20 bigs. Just 1 big blind for this hand. No small blind after the elimination of Timothy Adams. Yeah, we'll defend with the 8-7. And we'll flop a 7.
Guaranteed action for Zhuang. Ivan connecting. For sure not going to give up middle pair. Sizes it up, yeah, 200.
Blue chips worth 5K, brown chips 25,000 apiece, white chips are 100K.
Cool.
Yeah, Dutch check call. Turn is a 9. Meow has a gut shot to his pair.
See sort of the awkward pot size to chip stack difference. The SPR, stack to pot ratio. 750,000. He's going to go for a slight overbet. Could this look like some sort of draw in the eyes of Leow?
Who has no heart or diamond in his hand.
Zhuang certainly hoping for a call.
What's a count? the tank here.
It's reasonable, Jeff. Presence of 2 flush draws. Would be a slight favorite over a hand like, let's say, King, Queen of Hearts.
Running through some time banks.
Yeah, I've been thinking, well, Zhuang has nothing to lose. It could absolutely just be bluffing with some equity. With 1 to come, maybe my 7's good. If not, I've got a little backup. Could make a straight. 2 pair, trips. Just throw out 4 of them.
Probably what he owed, and he has plenty built up from this tournament. Hasn't used up too much time.
Call.
Wow.
Does make the call. Here we go. Zhuang, the one all in and at risk. Looking to dodge a 7, an 8, or a 10 to move up to more than 2.2 million in chips. See Leow's outs on the top of your screen. Can Zhuang find the double? He cannot.
Oh my gosh.
A 10 on the river. What a day it has been for Ivan Leow, who is now heads up for a super high roller bowl ring.
Absolutely sizzling right now.
Nine eight.
Call.
Jack 4 clubs, and here we go. Leow all in and at risk. He is the slight favorite to find the double. Malinowski looking for the win, the ring. More than $3.6 million. There's a flop. Ace 5 6. Door wide open for Limitless. Looking for a 9, an 8, or a 7. Turn card. It's an 8! It's not over yet. Leow has 3 outs. You see him on the top of your screen. He needs a jack to stay alive. Malinowski, oh so close. And there it is. A live title for Limitless. Wiktor Malinowski has won almost $3.7 million. He is your super high roller bowl Europe champion. What a showing.
Incredible. From the keyboard now to the crown, the champion of Super High Roller Bowl Europe. Tremendous player, great showing. He's going to take home that ring and nearly $3.7 million.
And hey, an admirable effort by Ivan Leow, finishing in second for more than $2.4 million.
Oh, for sure. What a showing for Ivan as well. The bowl, he was just so hard to put away. And that was one heck of a marathon of a heads-up match.
We sum it all up with a look at the payouts presented by Luxon Pay. Malinowski on top. What a win for Limitless.